Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
It's time for Jefferson City Renegades Baseball on the Show Me Sports Network. This is the Jefferson City Renegades pregame show on the exclusive home for Renegades Baseball, the Show Me Sports Network. We'll recap last game's highlights, set the stage for first pitch, and even get the thoughts of the head coach during the pregame show. All while we get set to bring you the exciting play-by-play action of your Jefferson City Renegades. The best pregame coverage in the MINK League is on the air as Blake Gazaway and Grayson Smith are ready in the broadcast booth. Exclusive pregame coverage of Jefferson City Renegades Baseball is brought to you by Centurion Cares, Batteries Plus Bulbs, Avon with Michelle Carty, Storm Pro Contractors, Mossy Oak Properties, Law Office of Russ Swanigan, River Oak Christian Academy, Kathy Rush Remax Realty, Eddie Gaydell Society, Joe Mawkins Ford, Riley Automotive, Southwest Dental, Canterbury Hill Winery, The Dugout Sports Cars, Edward Jones, Central Bank, Farmers Insurance, Animal Medical Center, Downtown Chiropractic Clinic, Jefferson Bank, BE Renewed LLC, Poncheros, State Tech College of Missouri, MFA, Hitachi ABB Power Grid, and Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades Baseball on the Renegades Radio Network. Now, here's the voice of the Show Me Sports Network and the Jefferson City Renegades Radio Network, Blake Gazaway.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you from Joe Becker Stadium as your Jefferson City Renegades getting ready to take on the hosting Joplin Outlaws in a game that is a must-win for both teams in order to keep their season alive, as this the South Division Wild Card Playoff game for the MINK League 2021 season. So the winner today will be in action at Sedalia. Now, we believe that game has been moved to Wednesday, so that will be, I believe, a Wednesday game now. There was some problems getting the field. So that will be the divisional playoff for the South Division. And then it'll be best of three for the league championship, as game today and game tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever that is scheduled. That is the best of one. So one and done. If you lose, you win, you live to see another day. And then the best of a three-game championship, that is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Blake Gazaway here with you, is bringing you coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball all season long. It's been a pleasure bringing you all the games this season, going on the road with the team. Really, I'd like to have a few more games before we close out the season, as both these two teams very familiar as they match up 8 times in the regular season. This is matchup number 9, as since the teams are in the conference together, the division, they play each other 8 times in the season. Non-division teams are seen 4 times. That has been a split in the 2-game homestead for the Renegades. They won the game on Friday by a final of 5-2, and then lost 6-0 on Saturday. And everybody had the day off yesterday. Well, can't say Joplin did, but at least we did. Getting the starting lineups here in just a second. It is a hot evening here at the ballpark. Says it's only 86 degrees, but it's got to be hotter than that. I think my computer is just a hair off. All right, so starting lineups, I was trying to finish writing those in. Starting lineups will look like batting leadoff will be shortstop and Joseph Keelholz. Batting second will be center fielder Brady Voss. Batting third will be first baseman Carter Mize. Batting cleanup, playing third base, will be Seth DeNoyer. Batting fifth will be catcher Hamilton Anderson. Batting sixth will be left fielder Andrew Mize. Playing in right field, batting seventh will be Caden Deal. Batting eighth, playing second base, will be Ben Burton. And batting ninth, the designated hitter will be Colin Dimmel to round out their starting lineup. And on the mound will be Austin Brewer. He will get the start here. As I said, this game one and done. The winner goes on to play tomorrow, or could be Wednesday. We're not sure. I think they have a problem getting the field. But either way, there will be a game, whether it's tomorrow or if it's on Wednesday. That'll be the next game. That game is the divisional playoff game. So the winner goes on to play in that. The loser is done for the season. We'll pack things up. Now the starting lineups for your Joplin Outlaws. They'll play at center field. Batting leadoff will be Drake Angeron. Right fielder will bat second. That's Caleb Fiersteak. Playing shortstop. Batting third will be Logan Klein. Playing left field, batting fourth, Ethan Ellis. Playing third base, batting fifth will be Brett Wiemers. Batting sixth, first baseman Jared Toller. Batting seventh will be Caden Bressler. He's playing second base tonight. Catching tonight, batting eighth will be Dawson Walters. And designated hitter will be Cade Lott. He will bat ninth. And on the mound will be Kristen DeJesus, as he will make another start. We've seen him several times this season against the Renegades. So the only other action in the MINK League tonight will be the St. Joseph Mustangs hosting the Chillicothe Mudcats. That game set for a 7 o'clock start time at Phil Welch Stadium in St. Joe. So that's the only other action. Again, winners move on to the North and South divisional playoff round. And the loser packs up their gear and turns it in and goes back to their college. Get ready for college ball to start. So we will have a pause here for the national anthem. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the second year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swinigan and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for earn the law offices of Russ Flanagan.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
National anthem finished up here at Joe Becker Stadium. We are just about set for the start of our game tonight. Blake Gazaway here with you as the voice of Renegades Radio Network and the Show Me Sports Network. You find solo tonight. Appreciate you tuning in all season long. It's been a great debut of our Show Me Sports Network. Great opportunity to follow the Renegades, which we plan to do for many, many, many years to come. As we said, winner takes all. Winner goes on to play tomorrow and or Wednesday. Not sure which day the game will be due to a scheduling issue at Sedalia, but that'll be the divisional playoff round. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday will be the championship round. Be the best of 3 games there. As on the mound for the Outlaws, we said that's Christian DeJesus. He is from Hawaii, right-handed thrower, sophomore at University of Hawaii Hilo. He has pitched in 10 games with 5 starts, has a 3-1 record, a 1.57 ERA. He's worked 28 and 2/3 innings, 46 strikeouts, 14 walks, 18 hits. He did throw 1 inning of work in the game on the 24th. Against the Renegades. He also faced them for an inning and a third on July 14th. Faced 6 batters, had 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. They also faced him on July 6th. He pitched an inning and a third. And then clear back on June 20th. That one, he started the game, had 5 full innings of work, only gave up 3 hits, no runs, 1 walk, 9 strikeouts, and 18 batters faced. He'll be matched up for the Renegades with Austin Brewer. We'll get to Brewer's line when he gets on the mound, as it is a hot evening. It says 86 degrees, feels like 97. So it'll be Joseph Keelholz will lead off, as Keelholz from Bonnets Mill, Missouri, 5'11", 195-pounder, left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, freshman in Northwest Missouri State. So Keelholz will lead it off. He is leading the team with a .326 average right now. He has 33 hits, including 9 doubles and 23 RBI, 16 walks. He's going to foul that one straight back. So he will be down in the count. And no balls and 1 strike. Into up next will be center fielder Brady Voss and then first baseman Carter Mize. So DeJesus will look in. 0-1 offering. That one's going to be swung on and missed for strike 2. So Keelholz is down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. So Keelholz will dig back in. Again, the St. Joseph Mustangs hosting the Chillicothe Mudcats. Well, Chillicothe's already got a 1-0 lead as they play at Phil Welch Stadium in St. Joe. 0-2 pitch, that one downstairs in the dirt. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, this field here is all turf infield. It's got brown turf representing the dirt and green turf representing the grass, and then the outfield's natural grass, which means it handles water pretty well. 1 ball, 2 strike count, pitch on the way. That one's going to be sliced, a slow roller foul. So that will stay. 1 ball and 2 strikes as Keelholz trying to stay alive. Then he has 101 at-bats, has 33 hits in those 101 at-bats. He's had 12 extra base hits, 3 home runs, 23 RBIs, 16 walks, 2 hit by pitch, 13 strikeouts. First time I think this season he's led off a game. That one low. Takes us even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Renegades, I think, my keys to the game here. Get a drink of water real quick. Said it's a humid night out. They've got to score early. They've got to keep the runner on first base when Joplin gets a base runner. That's my 2 keys. That one's going to be swung on and missed. That is out, number 1. Now stepping in will be Brady Voss. Voss from Lake St. Louis, Missouri, 6 foot, 175-pounder, right-handed batter and thrower. He's a sophomore at Missouri S&T. Voss steps in, hitting a .207 this season. He's got 17 hits, including 3 doubles, 1 home run, 9 RBIs. He's going to foul that one into the Outlaws dugout. So he'll be down in the count, no balls, 1 strike. And Renegades enter today's game, finishing the regular season with a record of 16-19. The Outlaws finished their regular season with a record of 18-21, but as of today, everybody starts over. Doesn't really matter what your record was. You start over at 0-0. That one upstairs. That'll even it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, like I said, it is a muggy evening here at the ballpark. Temperatures in the 80s, but feels like it's in the 90s. The sun going down will help a little bit. So 1-1 offering from DeJesus. That one outside. That takes it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, Carter Mize in the on-deck circle. Seth DeNoyer would be due up if either of those two could get on base. So 2 balls and 1 strike as Voss, again, windmills his bat with 1 hand. Now he's ready. DeJesus will look in. 2-1 offering. That one swung on and missed. Now leaving the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Voss will have an even count of 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the first inning here. 2-2 offering on the way, that one upstairs, so we'll go full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. That'd also be another key, as the Outlaws have seemed to walk quite a few batters in the last several times that these 2 teams have matched up. Renegades have to find a way to move those over and score them into runs, not just leave them stranded on the base path. Payoff pitch on its way, that one. That one, well, that's why we call it Mr. HBP, because he was hit once again. So Voss hit for the 14th time. At this point, I think he's got a pretty hard head, because if I remember right, that is number 5 that has hit him in the head. That one just glances off the side of his helmet, so I think he's going to be just fine. Now it'll be first baseman Carter Mize. Mize steps in from St. Louis, Missouri, 6'2", 200-pounder left-hander across the board, junior Missouri Baptist. This is exactly what I talked about. The Renegades have to find a way to put these free runners across home plate to score runs. Mize will foul that one back just underneath it. So he'll be down in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Mize hitting a .308, has a team-leading 40 hits, and includes 7 doubles, 5 home runs. That's tied for a team lead, 20 RBIs, 18 walks. Has 2 hit by pitch. 0-1 offering. That one straight down central for called strike 2. So Mize will have to protect the plate now, as he's got no balls and 2 strikes against him. Runner on first base, that's Voss, after he was hit for the 14th time this season. 0-2 offering on its way. Voss is going to go to second. Hit and run is on. They're not going to be able to get Voss at second, throw over to first. So good call there to send Voss, as he will be safely at second base. Mize will go as a 4-3 out. So now it'll be third baseman Seth DeNoyer, as DeNoyer, coming from St. Charles, Missouri, 6', 205-pounder, right-hander across the board, a junior at Indiana Kokomo. DeNoyer hitting a .225, 2 outs here. With a runner on second base, that's Voss. He'll take a healthy lead. First offering from Denoyer. He's going to hit a well-hit ball, and that's going to go foul down the third base line. That would have scored the run. So Denoyer will be down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. And if he can get an extra base hit, it would score Voss from second base, as we're still scoreless here in the top of the first inning. 2 outs, a runner on second. That's Voss on second base. Denoyer steps back in, down in the count, and no balls and 1 strike. Hamilton Anderson, tonight's catcher, he will be in the on-deck circle. So 1 offering from DeJesus will be forthcoming. He'll check the runner quickly. Now that one's downstairs. Denoyer tells Voss to stay at second base, so that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, winner of today's game plays at Sedalia in the divisional playoff game. Loser, their season is done. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Here in the top of the first inning, runner on second base. 1-1 offering. That one misses. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count now. Denoyer has been spending a lot of time trying to work on his approaches at the plate. Try to raise his batting average, try to help his team out, score some runs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch. That one called strike 2. Just count the outside part of the plate. And now it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Voss on second base. Denoyer at bat, 2-2 count. 2 outs here. Jesus will look in. He'll check on the runner at second, not really held on there. 2-2 offering. That one outside. That goes full. At 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again in the on-deck circle, Hamilton Anderson waiting to step in. He's got 39 hits, 1 behind Mize for the team total. He's also tied with Mize and Andrew Patton. All 3 of them have 5 home runs apiece. Does have a team leading 25 RBIs and 22 walks. That's also a team leading total. So a payoff pitch from DeJesus is forthcoming. That one's going to be sliced back. So we'll do it again. Denoyer just hair under it. He slices it. So it'll still be 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs. In the top of the first inning, Renegades have a runner in scoring position. That's Brady Voss at second base. So Denoyer will dig back in, getting a right-handed batter. But Jesus' payoff pitch on its way shortly. He'll get set. Payoff pitch. That one's going to be a well-hit ball. It's going back for the left fielder. He's going back, still going back. He'll make it at the warning track for out number 3. So Denoyer gave it a ride, but not quite far enough. So the Renegades strand a runner as they score no runs, no hits, and that 1 runner stranded. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica. I know an agent there. Welcome to Jamaica.
We love
it. But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Austin Brewer gets the start on the mound for the Renegades. He's a 6 foot, 175-pounder from Cypress, Texas. He's a freshman at Texas San Antonio. He has pitched 9 games, started 3, has a record of 3-0 with 1 save as well, 1.82 ERA. He's pitched 24 and 2/3 innings. He has 35 strikeouts, 9 walks. He's given up 16 hits on his tenure on the mound. He did face the Outlaws back on June 22nd. He only pitched 1 inning but had 3 batters faced with 2 strikeouts of those 3 batters. So he is going to get the start. Bottom of the first inning at St. Joe, it's tied 1 apiece. So the Mudcats scored 1 in the top of the inning. It's answered by the Mustangs in the bottom half of the inning. So it'll be center fielder Drake Angeron leading off. It'll be right fielder Caleb Fiersteak, shortstop Logan Klein. Angeron, first pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Angeron hitting an even .250 this season. That one misses just outside. Evens us at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 offering from Brewer. That one misses. So that makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. And Brewer gets the sign. 2-1 offering. That one sliced foul into the dugout. That's the dugout of the Renegades. So it'll be even count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Get Angeron. Still about that one upstairs, so we go full. That makes it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Mize in left field. Voss in center field. Deal in right field. DeNoyer on third. That one's going to be fouled over our heads. So DeNoyer on third. Keelholz on shortstop. Burton on second. Mize, that's Carter Mize at first. Anderson behind home plate. Brewer on the mound. Payoff pitch again. They're going to say that one foul tipped, and that one caught Hamilton Anderson. As he caught that foul tip. So he's going to be given a moment to walk that off a little bit. I think that caught him in the groin possibly. So we'll stay full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hamilton Anderson squatting back down and is trying to get some things stretched out. I don't know if it was in his groin or on his leg, but either way, I know it smarts a little bit. Head coach for Renegades, Mike D'Amelia, comes out and has a chat with him. Anderson says he is okay. So a full count still, payoff pitch from Brewer on its way. That one's going to be a well-hit ball in the center field. That'll get down for a leadoff single. So the Outlaws have their first runner on base. Angeron is a threat to steal second base. He's got 16 stolen bases. Now stepping in will be right fielder Caleb Fiersteak. He's hitting a team-leading .373 clip with 31 hits. He'll show bunt. DeNoyer comes crashing down, takes that one, strike 1. So digging back in is Fiersteak, again left-handed batter. DeNoyer thinks he's going to bunt. He'll take that one on the outside for ball 1. Still scoreless here in the bottom of the first inning. It's a 1-1 count as Fiersteak will step back in. Angeron on first base. He's a threat to steal. I think he's going to go within the next 2 pitches. Well, he's going to start to go with this one. Throw down to second base, but he did not go. Angeron tried to fake everybody out and put the brakes on, went back to first. So Fiersteak down in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now he'll go to second base. That pitch was up. Throws there. Keelholz could not glove it, and it is a stolen base. So Angeron now has 17 steals on the season. So Angeron down on second base, so he's in scoring position. So 2 balls, 2 strikes as Fiersteak will step back in. Next delivery to him, that one upstairs. That makes it full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Brewer, first 2 batters he has faced has gone full in their count. Then some with the first batter. A payoff pitch from Brewer will be coming momentarily. He'll check the runner at second. Long look in there. Second look in. It's payoff pitch. That one upstairs, so walks Fiersteak. So the first 2 batters are aboard with nobody out here. Now it'll be shortstop Logan Klein. Klein hit into 306. He's got 37 hits. That is a team leading. Has 8 extra base hits and 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. So now it'll be runners on first and second. Nobody out here. The bottom of the first inning. He'll show bunt, and Klein bunts it back to the screen. That'll be no balls and 1 strike. That one might have caught Klein. Well, the coaches are going to come out and talk to him. And Coach Mike D'Amelio will also come out, check on him. Hamilton Anderson will take the opportunity to go out and hand deliver the ball to his pitcher. They have a conversation with Brewer. Logan Klein fouls that one apparently off his face or his head. They're still having a conversation with him out there. And they are going to take him out of the game. So now it'll be Jeb Jenkins. So Jeb Jenkins will now be the I believe he'll play second. They might move second baseman. And Bressler over to shortstop. Jeb Jenkins will step in now, so he inherits an 0-1 count. Jenkins hitting a .269. He's got 29 hits this season and 108 at-bats. So 2 on, nobody out here. Again, bottom of the second inning. Brewer in a slight jam already. 0-1 offering. He'll show bunt. That one goes to the screen. I thought he connected with it, so runners will move to second and third. I thought that clipped his bat on the way by, but I don't know what I was hearing. So now it'll move runners to second and third. So 1-1 count now. That's going to be a hard hit ball, and it's going to be foul, just foul. Now this crew here in the wild card game, they do have a 3-man crew, so that helps that call. That would have been probably questionable. As Angeron trying to make the case that that was a fair ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes count. Again, runners on second and third. Brewer looks in. That one's going to be fouled back. So that still makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Again, this is an important game. The winner moves on. The loser, their season is done. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Next offering swung on and missed. And Jenkins is struck out for out number 1. Now to be left fielder Ethan Ellis. He's entering hitting a .301 this season. Had 34 hits and 113 at-bats. He played in 31 games. So 1 out. And runners on second and third here in the bottom of the first inning. He'll dig in on the right-hand side of the plate. First offering to him, called strike 1. So it'll be no balls and 1 strike with 1 out here. Getting Brewer on the mound, trying to work out of the jam that he's found himself in. 0-1 offering. That one outside. Takes it to 1 ball and 1 strike. And Ellis digging back in. Again, Angeron on third base. Fierce take on second. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's going to be fouled back. So Ellis will be down in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Brewer toes the rubber, the right-handed pitcher from Texas. So he'll look in, he'll get set. 1-2 offering. That one's going to be a well-hit ball. Coming into shallow center field, and could not make the diving grab is Voss, and that'll score the run. As that is exactly what the Outlaws do. They make you pay for the free bases you give up, and that's what they've just done. So Ellis gets an RBI single. The Outlaws lead 1-0. So now it'll be third baseman Brett Weimers. So Weimers hitting a .287 this season. He's got 35 hits and 122 at-bats. He has played in 31 games. That is tied for the second most on the team in games played. Runners on the corners. Outlaws lead 1-0. 1 out. That pitch upstairs. You hear the crowd groan, but it really wasn't inside. It was just upstairs. Brewer will step off and get a little rosin. And Brewer looks in. 1 ball. No strike count. 1 out. Runners on the corners. 1-0 pitch. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. So Ellis on first base. He had that RBI single. Fierce take on third base. 1-1 offering. That one fouled back. Well, that one coming up here to the second level. That one clipped the top of the net and ended up in the second level of the stands here. So 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. Outlaws lead 1-0. Brewer will look back in. Throw to first base. It was close, but back safely was Ellis. Ellis has 12 stolen bases. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Another throw to first base. That one a lot closer, but still back safely. We're just trying to keep him honest. 1-2 offering from Brewer, forthcoming. Runner go to second base. That one's going to be popped up. That'll get out of play. Ellis was headed to second base. So it'll still be 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Get Outlaws lead early, 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Next offering, that one fouled back. So again, still 1 ball and 2 strikes. This will be pitch number 6 of this at bat. The Brewer will look back in. 1-2 offering. That one again fouled off. We are hitting a plethora of foul balls right now. Again, runners on the corners. Outlaws have already plated 1, still just 1 out here. Another throw over to first base. Ellis back safely. So Brewer looks back in. Voss playing in shallow center field. Deal creeps up 2. He'll go to second base, throw down there. Burton will have it. Now the throw home. And they'll say he is safe. And another run scores. Burton wisely threw back home, trying to get the runner there as the runner broke from third to home on the throw to second base. So now it's a 2-0 Outlaws lead. This is exactly what the Renegades did not want to do here at Joplin. Get down in the hole early. That one called strike 3, and Weimers is retired for out number 2. Now it'll be first baseman Jared Toller. He's hitting a .263 with 30 hits in his 114 at-bats. As of 13 RBIs, 14 walks, 1 hit by pitch, 23 strikeouts, and 2 stolen bases. So 2 outs now. Outlaws lead 2-0. Brewer checks on the runner at second. First pitch in to Toller. Misses, ball 1. So it'll be 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch on the way. That one's going to be lifted into right field. Deal going back on it. He'll camp under it. He'll make out number 3. And the inning is over. However, the Outlaws scored 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left on base. So after the first inning of play, the Outlaws lead 2-0. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage. Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions for forward-thinking businesses. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, predictive dialer, outbound call notifications, cloud services, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. Your customers will have access to information they need quickly and accurately. Most importantly, this allows customers to interact with your business on their terms at times that are convenient for them. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
We'll go to the top of the second inning. It'll be hitters 5, 6, and 7. leading off with catcher Hamilton Anderson. As Anderson from Columbia, Illinois, 6'3", 200-pound, left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, freshman at State Fair Community College. So he will lead off. And it'll be Drew Mize in the on-deck circle, and Caden Deal, the right fielder, due up after him. So Hamilton Anderson will step in. He's hitting a .315. Second on the team with his average. Has 39 hits, one behind Mize. Has 5 home runs, 25 RBIs. Tied home runs is tied for a team lead. RBIs has his team lead. First pitch to him, swung on and missed, and his bat goes to the trash can. Literally, as that bat goes into the stands around the netting and takes off the lid of the trash can. So that will be no balls and 1 strike as Anderson's going to go get his batting gloves. Probably also got a little dabble of some pine tar as well. So he will step back in. He's down in the count, no balls, 1 strike. I know why he didn't have the gloves on, trying to let those hands dry out a little bit, as it is a hot and humid night. So all the players after batting practice trying to let their batting gloves dry out. 0-1 offering, swing and a miss for strike 2. The lid has been placed back on the trash can. So no balls, 2 strikes. To Jesus. Still on the mound. He'll get the sign he wants. 0-2 offering. That one fouled back. Anderson just got a piece of it. So he'll dig back in. Again, no balls, 2 strikes. And Jesus takes a little while to get set. His pitch on the way. That one swung on and missed. And Anderson is retired for the 2nd strikeout of the game. Out number 1 in the inning. Now stepping in will be Drew Mize. He's from O'Fallon, Missouri. 6 foot, 185-pounder, a right-hander across the board. He's Missouri. He is right-hander across the board. He's a sophomore at SIU Edwardsville. So 1 out here. He'll step in. Drew hitting a .234. He was a late addition this season, got in about a little more than halfway through the season. First pitch to him, taking ball 1. I recall right, might be where he had his debut for the Renegades. I can't remember. So 1 ball, no strike count. Next offering. That one in over the plate for called strike 1. He evens the count on 1 ball and 1 strike. Outlaws lead 2-0 here after they scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1-1 count with 1 out. That pitch misses. They say he did check his swing, so that makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. So Mize will dig back in and get ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out here. In the top of the 2nd inning. Nobody on for him. That next pitch, that one upstairs. Makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, tonight, very much like Saturday night, it is hot and humid. You don't notice the wind blowing until it's not blowing, and then it is very humid. That one swung on, takes his full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So that'll be a full count now with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jesus looks back in. Payoff pitch. That one fouled out of play. That's going into the parking lot, so hope everybody has their insurance premiums paid. So he'll still stay alive at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Jesus will go to the rosin bag a little bit. Ellis, Angeron, Fiersteak from left to right in the outfield. That's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be taken by the shortstop. Tough play. He'll glove throw to first. And they'll say he got the out by about 1 step. Didn't get it by a lot, but got it by enough. That goes as a 6-3 putout for out number 2. That'll be right fielder Caden Deal. Deal comes in from O'Fallon, Missouri, 5'10", 170-pounder, left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, freshman in Northwest Missouri State. Deal hitting to 260 this season. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. He's got 32 hits this season, including 3 doubles, 14 ribbies, 23 walks, 1 hit by pitch. We've seen him play just about everywhere. Infield, outfield, behind home plate. He's going to hit that one slicing, and it's going to go out of play down the third base line. So he'll be down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Jesus looking for a 1-2-3 inning. So he'll windmill the bat a couple times, again on the left-hand side of the plate. 0-2 offering, forthcoming. That one's going to be a bouncer hit to the first baseman. That's Toller. He'll glove it, step on first for the out, and a 3 unassisted. So 3 up and 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. Outlaws still lead 2-0. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
Well, leading off the inning will be hitters 7, 8, and 9. That'll be second baseman Caden Bressler. We saw him pitch on Friday, took the loss on Friday. First pitch to him misses, ball 1. Bressler hitting a 190 this season. He's only played in 8 games. He's going to foul that one back over our heads. So I'll leave him the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Getting the on-deck circle catcher, Dawson Walters. That one's going to be high, misses. Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. And then designated hitter Cade Lott due up third in this inning. Outlaws lead 2-0. That one called strike 2. That evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Brewers 2-2 offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. Denoyer will scoop. He'll throw to first in time to get out number 1. Goes as a 5-3 put out. That'll be catcher Dawson Walters. Walters hitting a 133. He's only played in 8 games. Does have 1 home run. And I happen to know what that was. That was an inside the park home run that he hit. several weeks ago when we were here playing the Outlaws. First pitch to him, misses ball one. That was his Outlaws debut that he cranked one into right field. 1-0 offering. Now he's going to hit that one to the opposite side of the field. Deal will go back on it in right field. Still going over. He'll make the grab a couple feet from foul territory for out number 2. Now it'll be designated hitter Cade Lott. Lott steps in hitting a .253. He's got 23 hits this season. Played in 25 games. That puts him at 91 at-bats. Has 5 doubles, 7 RBIs, 5 walks, 5 hit by pitch, and 25 strikeouts. So Brewer looking to make it a 1-2-3 inning after he faced 6 batters in the bottom of the first inning. That one fouled off. Strike 1. Dawson Schumann will come out and grab that baseball. Again, Brewer will look back in on the mound. He'll toe the rubber. Next pitch on its way. That one hit him. That one hit Lott in the helmet, and Lott's having words here. Lott needs to be careful. Anderson talking to him. I thought it hit him in the back of the helmet. I'm not sure what transpired here. So it will be no balls and 2 strikes. So they say that connected somewhere with his bat before it hit his helmet. That one called strike 3 and rung him up. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Brewer. And head coach for the Outlaws, of course, will come over and have a conversation. Check out his player to make sure he's A-OK. So we're going to go to the third inning. Outlaws lead 2-0. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swinigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
We'll go to the top of the third inning. It'll be batters 8, 9, and 1 come to the plate. That'll be second baseman Ben Burton, designated hitter Colin Demmel, and then back up to shortstop Joseph Keelholz as Burton will lead off the inning. Burton from Wellsville, Missouri, 5'10", 175-pounder, right-hander across the board, a freshman at Lindenwood. Burton hitting a .269 this season with 21 hits. Has 11 RBIs, 14 walks, 2 hit by pitch. So he will step in. As we said, it is a hot evening here at the ballpark. So Burton will step in, right-handed batter. First offering to him, swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, Outlaws leading 2-0 here. That one down central, called strike 2. So DeJesus looking for his third strikeout of the game. 0-2 offering on its way. That one inside, almost hit Burton. That makes him 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Burton will step back in. Mudcats have climbed back on top at St. Joe. They lead 2-1 to the Mustangs. That's bottom of the second inning. Phil Welch Stadium in St. Joe. 1-2 offering on its way. Burton's going to foul that one off his inside of his leg. So Walters goes out and ends up tracking it down. Burton will pick up his face mask for him. Burton's going to fill that one tomorrow. Getting in the on-deck circle will be Colin Demmel. Easily designated hitter in today's game. So still 1 ball, 2 strike the count. Burton will dig back in. He'll choke up on the bat a little bit, give it a 1 windmill turn. Now he's ready. 1-2 offering, swing and a miss in the dirt. He's going to jog down to first base, but they'll throw down for the strikeout. And out number 1. So now it'll be Colin Demmel. He will step in. Demmel from Overland Park, Kansas, 6 foot, 170-pounder, right-hander across the board, a freshman at Truman State. Demmel hitting a 179, but he has not played in last several games. He's going to launch a mile-high ball, but it's going foul. That thing is into the next orbit. However, it is foul. Just out of play. So he'll be down in the count, had no balls and 1 strike. It had the distance, it had the height, but it did not have the green grass in front of it. 0-1 offering. That one misses just inside, a little low. So that'll even us to 1 ball and 1 strike. We're just shy of 8 o'clock here at Joe Becker Stadium in Joplin. Blake Gazaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. 1-1 offering on the way. That one misses outside. Makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, 1 out here as we play in the top of the third inning. The Outlaws leading over the Renegades by a score of 2-0. 2-1 offering on the way. That one swung on and missed. That evens it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Joseph Keelholz in the on-deck circle. He'll be due up. Next. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Demmel digs back in to Jesus. Looks in, gets the sign. 2-2 offering. That one low. Might have skirted across the turf. So now we've gone full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Demmel, the 9th pitcher that DeJesus has faced, and we've had 4 of those counts go full of the 9 batters. 3-2 offering, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts now. That'll be out number 2. So now we'll go to the top of the lineup. It'll be shortstop Joseph Keelholz. He will step in. Into Jesus going to the rosin bag once again. Both these pitchers are using it quite often. Part of it being such a humid night here at the ballpark. So 2 outs. Keelholz, left-handed batter. First pitch to him. He's going to hit it off the end of the bat. Center fielder and right fielder both coming over. Center fielder will say, I got it. He does. That is out number 3, and 3 up and 3 down. Back-to-back innings now where the minimum is faced. So we'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Renegades trail 2-0. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica. I know an agent there. Welcome to Jamaica.
We love
it. But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
Well, Austin Brewer still on the mound for the Renegades, as he will face the top of the lineup here as we go into the bottom of the third inning. First pitch called strike 1 to Drake Angeron. Angeron singled to lead off the game. Then he stole second, took third on a wild pitch, and reached home on an RBI single 2 batters later by Ethan Ellis. That one is outside the strike zone, evens the count of 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 offering. I'll say he went around for strike 2. Nice appeal there by Anderson, and he was rewarded for that appeal. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Next pitch, bouncing ball down the third base line, foul. So it'll still be 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. We said it is a hot, humid, muggy evening here at the ballpark. The breeze is non-existent at the moment. 1-2 offering swung on and missed for out number 1. That is the fourth strikeout rather of the game. So now we'll go back to right fielder Caleb Fearstake. He had a single. Then he reached second on a wild, reached third on the single that Ethan Ellis had, and then he stole home later on. That one's going to be hit a mile high in the air. DeNoyer's going to come in as Anderson will grab it behind home plate. Boy, that thing was fouled a mile in the air. I had no clue where it was even at. But that is going to be out number 2. So now to be shortstop, Jeb Jenkins, as Logan Klein took 1 pitch, fouled it off of his head. So then with 1 strike, just 1 pitch offered to him, Jeb Jenkins comes in for him. We've seen Jeb play a lot of second base anytime he has played us. He's going to hit that one off the end of the bat. Scoop throw to first for a 1-2-3 inning as that goes as a 1-3 put out. So in the inning, there were no runs, no hits, and no errors. Outlaws still lead 2-0. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
We'll go to the top of the fourth inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Outlaws. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Renegades. Jesus still on the mound, as the Renegades will send hitters 2, 3, and 4 to the plate. That'll be center fielder Brady Voss, first baseman Carter Mize, and third baseman Seth DeNoyer will be due up. Just after 8 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. Hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast here on the Show Me Sports Network, home of Renegades Baseball and the Renegades Radio Network. We've been home all season long and plan to be home of Renegades Baseball for many, many, many years to come. So Brady Voss will step in. He was hit by pitch his last time up. That was hit by pitch number 14, so that's why we call him Mr. HBP. Might need to get him some bubble wrap, start wearing as many times as he's been thumped with the baseball. Outlaws lead 2-0 here, top of the fourth inning. First pitch to Voss upstairs, ball 1. Voss has made some spectacular plays in this last week, particularly the last 2 games against Joplin that were at historic Ernie Vivian Field. 1 ball, no strike count. Next pitch, that one swung on and missed. Evens a count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tough play there for Voss, as that pitch was up in kind of on the hands. In the on-deck circle will be Carter Mize. 1-1 offering on its way. That one's going to be a little blooper. Left fielder's coming in. He will not get there, and it bounces out of his glove. And Voss will have to stop at first base, though, as it didn't get far enough away from him. So Voss has the first hit of the night. Only took the first batter to the top of the fourth inning to get a hit. Again, like I talked about, now the Renegades have to help out their own cause and score some runs when they get a runner somewhere on the base path. So now it'll be a first baseman, Carter Mize. He moved Voss over at his last time up, and his hit and run was on. First pitch, that one upstairs, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike to count. .1-0 offering on its way. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll get into right field. They're going to hold Voss up at second. Mize will be on first base. So Voss just got into third base, and he'll be rewarded home as Fiersteak chucks it into the dugout. So Mize, who should have been on first base, is now all the way over on third base. And the run scores. So Mize was on first base with a single into right field. And Fiersteak threw out Voss, tried to, and chucks it into the dugout, so that run scores. So that should make it an E9 on the run. So the tying run on third base. Third baseman Seth DeNoyer steps in. Renegades have cut that lead in half at 2-1. DeNoyer has no outs here. First pitch, he'll slice that into the parking lot again. Hope all the policies on the vehicles out there are paid up. So Mize was headed to second base. Voss was headed to third base when the throw went into the dugout. So tough break for the Outlaws as everybody's awarded the next base. So Denoyer down in the count, no balls, one strike. Hamilton Anderson in the on-deck circle, 0-1 pitch to Denoyer. That one inside. Hit off his bat, so both teams having bad luck with balls that are up and in, hitting off their bats or just trying to protect themselves, get out of the way. So it'll be no balls and 2 strikes with nobody out here. So Denoyer is going to have to protect the plate now. We should see him choke up. He's going to flatten that back out a little bit, stand a little bit taller, but bend the knees a little more. 0-2 offering. That one down in the dirt. That bounces home. He tells Mize to stay at third base. So now it'll be 1 ball, 2 strike to count. Denoyer digs back in. Nobody out here. Renegades trying to rally. That one upstairs. Evens the count of 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Mize standing at third base. He had a single and wound up standing on third because of a throwing error by the right fielder. So DeJesus will look back in. 2-2 count on its way. Denoyer's going to rip that into right field. Fiersteak will go back on it. He'll run in, make the grab. Mize will tag, but does not come home. Probably a good plan right there, as that throw that time was on the money from Fiersteak. Now catcher Hamilton Anderson will step in. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So he steps in again, 1 out. Runner in scoring position on third base. He's trying to keep pace with Mize over on third base with team hits. Right now he is 2 behind him for a team total. Team leading total. DeJesus looks in. First offering. That one low, ball 1. So Anderson just needs to be patient here at this at-bat. 1 out. Runner on third base. Renegades have scored 1, looking to tie it up. Hamilton Anderson representing the go-ahead run at home plate. 1-0 offering. That one's going to be sliced out of play. That goes into the storage lot behind us here, so on the third base side. So that'll make it even at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out here. In the top of the 4th, Renegades trying to tie it up. 1-1 offering. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Anderson could not catch up with the heat there on that pitch. So 1 ball, 2 strike, count again. 1 out. 1 run has been plated. Renegades looking to make it more. 1-2 offering. Anderson's going to hit that fair into the right field corner, and that'll score the run, and Anderson will be on his way to second base as that goes. A ground roll double. So he has got an RBI double, and we're tied at 2 apiece. That thing was hit a rocket over the first base bag and goes up. So that makes us tied at 2 apiece. As Mize comes home from third base. Now stepping in, it'll be little brother Mize. That's Drew. He in into a 6-3 out, and his only at bat, so he's looking to get on the hit parade here as well. Renegades 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Outlaws. First pitch to Mize, swing and a miss. Got him to pull the trigger on the high heater. So he'll be down, no balls, 1 strike. So no balls, 1 strike to count, 1 out, runner on second. That's Anderson. 0-1 offering to Mize, swung on, strike number 2. So Mize cannot catch up to the speed of DeJesus. But Renegades have tied the game up at 2 apiece. We're tied at 2-2 here in the top of the 4th inning. DeJesus looks in. 0-2 offering on the way. That one missed everything, goes to the back stop, and Anderson will take third base on a wild pitch. So Anderson will be standing now a whole lot closer at third base than he was on second base. So Mize could put one in play here or send it deep into the outfield. It could give Anderson a chance to tag up and go. Just 1 out here. 1-2 offering, swing and a miss, and Mize strikes out. So now Caden Deal will step in. He is the right fielder for today's game. He hit into an out, 3 unassisted, and his only at bat so far tonight. So he's got 2 outs and a runner on third base. That's Anderson. So Deal trying to get his first RBI of the night would give the Renegades a lead. First pitch to him. He's going to hit that one, sliced it foul over the third base line. So he'll be down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. So DeJesus will toe the rubber again. Right-hander will look down, get the sign. Deal, left-handed batter, steps back in. 0-1 offering, forthcoming. It's on its way. That one inside, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Walters had to slide over and try to keep that in front of him. Otherwise, Hamilton might have had a case to go to home plate. It will not hold him on very closely there. He'll take a decent lead. Now he'll back up a little bit. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Deal at bat, 2 outs. Next pitch, he's going to slice that one foul. So now he'll be down to the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we're tied at 2 apiece here in the top of the 4th inning. Deal will dig back in. 1 ball, 2 strike. Anderson will take a short lead. He'll start to get those gears rolling once the throw is delivered. 1-2 offering on the way. That one called strike 3, and Deal knew it. And back-to-back strikeouts straying the runner on third base. But the Renegades were able to score 2 runs on 3 hits. There was 2 errors committed, 1 left on base. So we'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions for forward-thinking businesses. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, predictive dialer, outbound call notifications, cloud services, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. Your customers will have access to information they need quickly and accurately. Most importantly, this allows customers to interact with your business on their terms at times that are convenient for them. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Brewers still on the mound for the Renegades as we play here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tied at 2 apiece. Renegades matching the 2 runs that the Outlaws scored in the bottom of the 1st inning. They matched those in the top of the 4th inning. Yeah, still says it's 86 degrees, but feels like it's a blistering 94. I think the press box crew up here forgot to turn on the air conditioner. So now it'll be hitters 4, 5, and 6 come to the plate. It'll be Left fielder Ethan Ellis, then third baseman Brett Weimers, and first baseman Jared Toller will be the three that are due up. So Ethan Ellis had an RBI single his first at bat. He's going to crank that one into the parking lot. That'll go for a long strike one. So Brewer, again working here in the bottom of the fourth inning. No balls, one strike to count. That one misses upstairs. Even a 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Mize, that's Drew. Voss and Deal in the outfield. DeNoyer, Keelholz, Burton. Mize, that's Carter on first. Round on the infield, that one sliced foul. So make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Anderson behind home plate. Austin Brewer gets the start here as we're in wild card baseball here in the Mink League South Division. Winner of today goes on to play the Sedalia Bombers. That in the divisional playoff game. That one fouled back as well, so we'll still stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. The loser, their season is done for the year. So 1 ball, 2 strikes again. Stuck on this for a while. We play here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-2 offering. That one missed outside, evens it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chillicothe Mudcats, they're leading the St. Joseph Mustangs 3-1. That at Phil Welch Stadium. That's top of the 5th inning in St. Joe. So even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Brewers next offering, that one fouled off again. So we'll still stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Ellis will dig back in. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Ellis did also have a stolen base. That one half-hearted swing. Strikeout number 1 for the inning. Out number 1. That's 5th strikeout of the game. Now it'll be third baseman Brett Weimers. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking in his first at-bat. So Brewer again toes the rubber here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 out, first pitch outside, ball 1. It makes it 1 ball and no strikes, the count. See some action up in the bullpen for the Outlaws. Nobody in for the Renegades. That one outside part of the plate. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 offering on its way from Brewer. That one's going to be sliced into the parking lot. That'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, hope everybody, many foul balls as we've seen go into the parking lot, hope everybody has their car insurance paid up. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on its way, that one fouled back as well. That one to the netting. So we'll stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Renegades. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Outlaws. 1-2 offering. That's going to be a well-hit ball as Mize will make the grab in left field. He had to get on the horse, but he got out number 2. That'll be first baseman Jared Toller. That would have been trouble if he did not catch that, as that would have got in the corner and stayed right there. Toller steps in now, playing first base. He's 0 for 1, hit into an out by Deal in right field. Deal will back up quite a bit. Center field playing in the corners, and left field and right field playing out. Right field a little further away. That one swung on, missed, strike 1. The Brewer will step back on the rubber. Again, he's ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 0-1 offering. That one low, outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. So Brewer again looks in, gets the sign. Toller will step back in. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Next offering. That one misses. Ball 2. That makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. It is a very hot and humid night here at the ballpark. The 2-1 offering. That one upstairs and inside. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. They get Toller to back off the plate a hair. So 3-1 count. Brewers' next offering on its way. That one's going to be sliced foul behind our heads. So that'll take it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here. In the bottom of the 4th inning, we're tied at 2 apiece. Outlaws took an early 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 1st inning. Renegades answered in the last half frame in the top of the 4th inning. Brewers payoff pitch. Bouncing ball. That'll be taken by Burton. He'll throw to first in time to get the 4-3 out to end the inning. Well, that makes it another 1-2-3 inning for Brewer. He's got settled down after the 1st inning of work. So we'll go to the top of the 5th inning. We're tied at 2 apiece. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball. You're on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given 1 set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. As it'll be hitters 8, 9, and 1 come to the plate. That'll be Ben Burton, Colin Dimmel, then top of the lineup, Joseph Keelholz, as we're tied 2 apiece right now here in the top of the 5th inning. First offering, that one's going to be hit off the end of the bat to the second baseman. He'll glove, throw to first in time, 1 pitch, 1 out, as Burton is retired by a 4-3 put out. Now it'll be designated hitter Colin Dimmel. Dimmel struck out his only at bat, so he's 0 for 1 on the night. Then Keelholz will be in the on-deck circle. Keelholz is leading the team in a hit clip right now. So first offering from DeJesus will be on its way to Dimmel. That one downstairs, ball 1. Top of the 6th inning, Chillicothe still leading St. Joe at St. Joe 3-1. Of course, our game here tied at 2 apiece. 1 ball, no strike count. Next pitch on the way, that one's going to be fouled back. Now leaving it at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Renegades. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Outlaws. That one swung on and missed. That takes us to 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Demo will dig back in. 1 ball, 2 strike count. 1 out here as we play in the top of the 5th, tied at 2 apiece. Next pitch. That one downstairs in the dirt. That evens the count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. So DeJesus will toe the rubber again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Demo, right-handed batter. He'll step back in. 2-2 offering. That one, let's say he did not go around, so we'll go full. At 3 balls and 2 strikes, Demo was able to check the swing before he went too far. So now we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. DeJesus' payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for out number 2. So now 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Joseph Keelholz will come to bat. They are going to put a shift on for him as everybody's going to shift to the right. Keelholz a left-handed batter, so lots of room if he could take one to the opposite field. 2 outs here to Jesus, his first offering. That one upstairs, outside, ball 1. And watching Keelholz in batting practice, he was sending a lot of them to the opposite side of the field. So 1 ball, no strike to count. 2 outs here. Tied 2 apiece. That one's going to be hit off the hands. As it'll be a tough play for the second baseman. He'll glove, he'll throw for out number 3. Going to go as a 4-3 put out. And that makes it another 1-2-3 inning. So we're going to take a break here and be back with the bottom of the 5th inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swanigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll be hitters 7, 8, and 9 coming to plate. That'll be second baseman Caden Bressler, catcher Dawson Walters, and designated hitter Cade Lott. Will be the 3 that are guaranteed. Bressler, left-handed batter, first pitch to him is in the dirt, goes back to the net, ball 1. Brewer, again, still on the mound here. Nobody warming up in the bullpen for the Renegades. Brewer will go back again to the rosin bag. We've seen both pitchers use that pretty heavily here due to the humidity in the air. 1-0 offering, that one upstairs. That makes it 2 balls, no strikes. So 2-0 offering on its way. That one down central, called strike 1. Takes the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Bressler steps back in. He'll shake the bat a bit. 2-1 offering, swing and a miss on a high heater from Strike two. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In hitters 7, 8, and 9 leading off the bottom of the 5th inning. Brewer is going to tie his shoelace. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. It's just the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 5th. That one's going to be hit off the end of the bat over towards Mize. He'll make the grab. Only had to come in a couple of steps. That is out. Number 1. Bressler kind of reaching for it, hitting off the end of the bat. Now catcher Dawson Walters will step in. He flew out to deal in right field, his only at bat, so he's 0 for 1. That was in the bottom of the 2nd inning. We're tied still at 2 apiece. We're just past 8:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. Exclusive home for Renegades Baseball on the Renegades Radio Network. First offer to him, he's going to slice that one into the parking lot. Strike 1. Like we said, just past 8:30 here at Joe Becker Stadium. We're tied 2-2. It's a hot and humid night at the ballpark. 0-1 offering on its way. That one is going to be fouled. Won't leave the park like the previous one, but ends up in the stands for strike number 2. We're looking for strikeout number 6 here of the night. 0-2 offering on its way. And they're going to say he swung at it. Throw down to first base. Mize steps on first for out number 2. That goes as a 2-3 strikeout. So 2 outs now. Now designated hitter Cade Lott. He was a strikeout victim in his only at bat so far, so he steps in. Right-handed batter. First offering from Brewer to him on its way. He's going to slice that one. That one goes into the bullpen of the Renegades. Deal over, but ran out of room. Ran out of room over there. So 2 outs here. No balls, 1 strike to count. We're tied at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 5th inning. Again, Brewer still on the mound so far for the Renegades. He's only given up a couple of hits. That one swung on and missed. Strike 2. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error for the Outlaws. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Renegades. 1 left on the base path for the Outlaws, 2 left on for the Renegades. 0-2 offering that one outside, tried to get him to chase it, but Lott did not. So that takes it 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Brewer trying to face the minimum in the inning once again. That one swung on and missed. And they'll say it was in the dirt, so throw down to first base. That is another 2-3 out for out number 3. Again, the 3 up and 3 down. Side retired. As we'll go to the top of the 6th inning. Renegades trying to take the lead for the first time this game as we're tied at 2 apiece. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica. I know an agent there. Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3405.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
We'll go to the top of the 6th inning. DeJesus still on the mound for the Outlaws. Renegades will send hitters 2, 3, and 4 to the plate. That'll be Brady Voss, then first baseman Carter Mize, and third baseman Seth DeNoyer. We'll see if Voss and Mize can work the magic like they did in the top of the 4th inning, as Voss had a leadoff single. Mize had a single to follow that. However, when it was all said and done, 2 errors later, Voss was in to score, and Mize was standing at third base due to 2 errors. All by the right fielder, might add. So Voss will step in here on the right-hand side of the plate. We're tied at 2 apiece. First pitch to him, fouled that one back. He'll be down in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Voss having a 1 for 2 night so far. We'd like to make it 2 for 3. He does have home run power here. Oh, 1 offering. He's going to chop that one to the first baseman. Toller will take it unassisted for out number 1. That'll be first baseman Carter Mize. He is 1 for 2. Also has scored a run, and that'll be a pitching change as the night is over for Christian DeJesus. We'll see who they have coming into the ball game right now. Trying to pick out what his number is. So this will be Cale McAllister. So McAllister from Webb City. So just on the other side of town, basically. He's a southpaw pitcher. He's a sophomore at Missouri Southern, so that's just up the road from here. He has pitched in 6 games, including 5 starts, has a 2-0 record, a 3.64 ERA. He has 24 2/3 innings worked, 20 strikeouts, 13 walks, given up 26 hits. And he did face the Renegades back on July 11th. That is one of the 2 wins he has. He pitched 5 full innings of work. Did give up 2 runs. Those both earned. Gave up 5 hits, 4 walks, had 2 strikeouts, and 24 batters faced. So he didn't have a ton of strikeouts, but he got his teammates to help him out. So he will come on in relief here. So Mize will step in after this pitching change. Again, said Mize 1 for 2. So has nobody on. 1 out here. As we play in the top of the 6th, we're tied at 2 apiece. Mize does have a couple home runs in this ballpark, so he knows how to hit it out of here. First pitch to him. Downstairs, ball 1. Next offering. That one misses low, ball 2. Trying to see who that is warming up in the bullpen. Can't tell who it is from here. Couple players down there getting warmed up. 2 balls, no strikes. Mize swings and misses that one. So that makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. McAllister still trying to find the strike zone here. So 2-1 offering on its way. That one upstairs and inside. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, 1 out here as we play. Top of the 6th, Seth DeNoyer, third baseman, will be due up next. DeNoyer 0 for 2 tonight. 3-1 offering on its way. That one's going to be fouled back and out of play. So that'll make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. So payoff pitch on its way from McAllister. That one's going to be sliced, and it's going to be a mile high, but we'll get out of play over behind the first base dugout. Sorry, third base dugout. So that one goes out of play. So still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Our payoff pitch will be forthcoming. McAllister again toes the rubber with that left foot. It looks in, lefty on lefty action here. Payoff pitch on its way. That one inside. Almost hit Mize. Here the crowd doesn't like it, so 1 out walk issued to Mize. So now it'll be third baseman Seth DeNoyer, then catcher Hamilton Anderson would be due up after DeNoyer. So Mize will be on first. DeNoyer 0 for 2. Flown out to left field, flown out to right field. Be a good time for DeNoyer to line one between the white lines on either side of the field. Could put Mize over on third. Could score him if it goes to the corner. Swing and a miss for strike 1. DeNoyer unable to catch up to that first pitch. So DeNoyer will ask for time, steps back in. No balls, 1 strike count. McAllister looks back in. Very short lead for Mize on first base. 0-1 offering. That one's going to be hit on the button, but to the center fielder. He'll grab it for out number 2. So now it'll be catcher Hamilton Anderson. He will step in. This will be a good time for Anderson to hit one of his home runs, give himself a team-leading 6 home runs if he did so. He had a strikeout and an RBI ground roll double. He hit that one into right field. 2 outs here, runner on first base. That's Mize. McAllister's first offering on its way. That one's going to be blooped into center field, and it's going to get down for a hit. And Hamilton Anderson has another single. So now it'll be runners on first and second with 2 outs here. Now it'll be little brother Drew Mize will step in. Mize had a 6-3 out and a strikeout, so again, that time for him to find a hit somewhere. So he'll step in on the right-hand side of the plate. McAllister having issued a walk. A pop out and a single. We're tied at 2 apiece. 2 outs here. That one well outside, ball 1. And as we play here in the top of the 6th inning. So McAllister will look back in. Mize takes a couple half cuts under his waist. Now he'll get set. That one's going to be a bouncing ball, and it's going to be gloved by the second baseman. He'll throw to first base for out number 3, and 2 runners are stranded on the base path. And once again, the Renegades strand runners. That goes as a 4-3 out. That is just what you cannot afford to do against this Outlaws team. So there was no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base. As you're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Top of the lineup is due up. In center fielder, Drake Angeron. Right fielder, Caleb Fiersteak. Shortstop, Jeb Jenkins will be the 3 that are due up. Brewer still on the mound. I believe that's either Gettle or Seelbach warming up. First pitch called strike 1. So Angeron down in the count. And no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 offering. That one low. Evens it at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. That one outside. Takes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Mudcats leading at St. Joe over the Mustangs 3-1. That in the bottom of the 7th inning. They're making quick work there in St. Joe. That one upstairs. That makes it 3 balls, 1 strike. So Brewer will look back in. He'll toe the rubber. Gets the sign. 3-1 offering on its way. That one's going to be hit. Little blooper. Going over his deal, he'll make it shaded to his right for out number 1. Now it'll be right fielder Caleb Fiersteak. He walked in his first at-bat, popped out in foul territory to Anderson in his second at-bat. He did reach second on a wild pitch, moved over to third base, and stole home to score a run. 1 out here. The bottom of the 6th. First pitch to him. Misses, ball 1. So that'll make it 1 ball and no strikes. It's a muggy night here at the ballpark. We're just 9 minutes away from 9 o'clock and still shows 81 degrees. 1-0 offering on the way. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike count with 1 out. Brewers' next pitch on the way. That one's going to be hit, and it's going to get to the wall, and it's going to bounce over as a ground roll double. As that goes over between Deal and Voss. That is a 1-out ground roll double. So now it'll be shortstop Jeb Jenkins. Gotta wonder how much gas Brewer has in the tank right now, it being hot. Being a hot night here at the ballpark. So Brewer will look in, one out, runner on second base. Jenkins at bat. He'll check the runner, does Brewer. Now look back and home. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike one. That was a little high, but got him to chase it. So no balls, one strike, one out here. Runner on second base. Just the third hit for the Outlaws. That one upstairs and outside. Hamilton came up like he was going to throw to second, but did not throw down there. One ball, one strike count. Again, one out, runner on second base. Brewer will check the runner on second. 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed. Now that makes it one ball, two strikes. This might be Brewer's last inning of work. So one ball, two strike count with one out. We play bottom of the sixth, still tied 2-2. That one just misses. That makes it two balls, two strikes. And as I said, you got to wonder how much Brewer has left in the tank on this hot, muggy evening. So 2-2 count. He'll check the runner on second. Now Brewer looks home. That pitch, that's going to be fouled back into the parking lot. So that'll keep it at two balls and two strikes. Again, one out here. We play in the bottom of the sixth inning. We're tied at two apiece. The Outlaws took an early 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. Renegades scored their two in the top of the fourth inning. We've been tied 2-2 since then. Brewer checks the runner at second. Burton tries to hold him over there. No throw, but Brewer does step off. Burton was there to try to force the tag. Two balls, two strikes. One out. And we're going to have time called as Jenkins will step out. Again, two balls, two strikes to count. One out here in the bottom of the sixth inning as we're tied at two apiece. 2-2 offering on its way, swing and a miss. But he foul-tipped it, so he's still alive. I thought he swung and missed it, but just got enough of it. I think I have the loudest chair here in Joplin. He said it is a muggy night, so trying to get a little bit of distance between me and the chair because it is hot. So Brewer looks in, 2-2 offering on its way. That one misses inside. I would not take that pitch again. So one out here with a full count. This will be pitch number 8 of this at-bat, forthcoming. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second base, tied at 2 apiece. Brewer checks on the runner. Now looks back home. Payoff pitch on its way, and that's going to be a well-hit ball. Left fielder Mize is going over on it. He'll stop at the warning track. He'll make the grab, and he'll throw a strike over to his cutoff man, and that'll be out number 2. Jenkins just got too much underneath that to get it to leave the ballpark. Now left fielder Ethan Ellis steps in. He had an RBI single in the first inning. Then he had a strikeout in the fourth. So 2 outs here. Again, runner on second base. Renegades would like to leave that runner stranded there. Only 1 has been stranded in the game so far for the Outlaws. Renegades trying to double that at 2. First pitch to him. Misses. Ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike to count. I believe that's either Gettle or Seelbach warming up. So 1 ball, no strike to count. That pitch in there called strike 1. So it'll even it at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here as we play in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brewer still on the mound, trying to work out of the little jam he's got himself in with ground roll double. That's Fearstake standing on second. There's a bouncing ball, and it's going to go to Brewer. Burton, rather. He'll glove it, throw over, and miss Brewer's glove, but that might have been a blessing, as that will be out number 3. That goes as a 4-3 put out and ends the inning. Well, we're still tied at 2 apiece as we'll go to the 7th inning. Renegades 2, Outlaws 2. Well, pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions for forward-thinking businesses. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, predictive dialer, outbound call notifications, cloud services, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. Your customers will have access to information they need quickly and accurately. Most importantly, this allows customers to interact with your business on their terms at times that are convenient for them. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
We will go to the top of the 7th inning. It'll be not the top of the lineup. Hitter 7, 8, 9 used to deal hitting top of the lineup. He's hitting 7th today. So it'll be 7, 8, and 9 hitters. Caden Deal, Ben Burton, and Colin Demmel will be due up. The 3 in this frame at the minimum. Still tied at 2 apiece as we play here at the top of the 7th inning. We're straight up 9 o'clock. Here on the Show Me Sports Network, Blake Gazaway here with you. Voice of your Jefferson City Renegades. Bringing you coverage all season long here on the Show Me Sports Network and on the Renegades Radio Network. A lot on the line for this game. Winner will play Sedalia in the divisional round of the playoffs. Loser, their season is done. So Demmel will be due up third. Burton's in the on-deck circle. Deal at bat. Deal will hit that one. Caught on the fly. 1 pitch, 1 out as he lines it out to the shortstop. So that makes it out number 1. Second baseman Ben Burton will step in. So Burton will step in on the right-hand side of the plate. He is 0 for 2. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. McAllister's first pitch downstairs, ball 1. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Renegades. That one called strike 1. 2 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors for the Outlaws. 1-1 offering. Burton's going to hit that one again on the button right to Jenkins at shortstop. He doesn't even have to move a muscle. So back-to-back hits, almost identical in the placement. That'll be designated hitter Colin Demmel. He is a strikeout victim. Both times he has come to bat. He is 0 for 2. 2 outs here. First pitch to him. Outside, ball 1. So Demo will dig back in. McAllister looks in, gets the sign. Next pitch on the way. That one's a well-hit ball. Right fielder going back on it, though. He's still going back. He will make the grab for out number 3. So we're still tied at 2 apiece, 3 up and 3 down. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. We're tied 2 apiece. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball. You're on the Show Me Sports Network.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
As a former veteran, for 2 years I tried to get my disability and nothing worked. Then I called Wes Swinigan, and he got the results that I really needed.
I hear stories like this all the time where people are overwhelmed with the system. As a former Social Security attorney, I will help you get the benefits that you deserve.
Russ Swanigan lives and works in mid-Missouri, and he's here to help you.
The help you deserve for the benefits you've earned. The law offices of Russ Swanigan.
Well, the Renegades are going to go to their bullpen as Austin Brewer pitches 6 innings of work. Now in the 7th inning for relief, it's DJ Seelbach. Seelbach, a junior at Chowan from Topeka, Kansas. He is a right-handed pitcher, 6'3", 190-pounder. He's pitched in 12 games. He's made 2 starts, has a 1-0 record. Also has 1 save. He has a 6.66 ERA. He's worked 25 and 2/3 innings, had 27 strikeouts, 18 walks. He's given up 32 hits. And he has faced this Outlaws team 3 times this season. First offering, swing and a miss. So Weimers will be down in the count at 0-1. Weimers 0 for 2 tonight at the plate. Oh, 1 offering, that one upstairs and outside. Makes it even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, the Mustangs of St. Joe are still in it. They've tied it up, top of the 8th inning. It's tied 3-3. They're hosting the Chillicothe Mudcats. 1-1 offering. That one hit a mile high in the air. Mize going back on it, still going back. He'll make the grab in foul territory for out number 1. He makes that just about 5 feet past the edge of the infield turf. So now it'll be first baseman Jared Toller. He is 0 for 2 with a 4-3 put out and a fly out to right field. So we play here in the bottom of the 7th, tied 2-2. First pitch outside, ball 1. It'll be 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Seelbach looks in, he'll get the sign, nod his head. 1-0 offering on the way. That one inside. Looked like that almost hit everybody on the way by. So it'll be 2 balls and no strikes. So we play here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Seelbach will look back in. 2-0 offering. Be on its way. That one just missed, checked his swing. So that makes it 3 balls and no strikes. Second baseman Caden Bressler in the on-deck circle. 3-0 offering, that one upstairs, 4-pitch walk issued to Toller. So it'll be 1 out with 1 on for second baseman Caden Bressler. He's 0 for 2, hit into a 5-3 put out and flew out to left field in his last at bat. It is a muggy night here at the ballpark. Says it's 82 degrees, but feels like 89. So Bressler's first offering. That one called strike 1. So Seelbach ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Has 1 out here. Seelbach will look over and check the runner at first. Now the 0-1 offering from the right-hander on its way. That one called strike 2. Here the fans do not agree with that call. Pretty unanimous decision, I think, from the crowd that they didn't agree with that, except for the little section over by the first base dugout, which is Renegade fans. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That pitch, that inside. Trying to get him to go for it. Bressler did not pull the trigger. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1 runner on first base via the walk. That one misses upstairs outside. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, again tied at 2 apiece. That one upstairs, so now we've gone full. We were at an 0-2 count, now we've gone full. Seelbach trying to work around the runner that he gave up first base to by way of the walk in the last at batter. Time called by Bressler. Was granted. So everybody will step off, take a deep breath, and now we'll step back in. And Seelbach looks over at the runner on first base. That's Toller. He's held on there closely by Mize. Payoff pitch. That one's going to be sliced into left field, and they're going to give the brakes as a hold. Toller to second base. Bressler will be on first base. Now it'll be catcher Dawson Walters. 1 out with 2 on here. Runners on first and second. Be a good time to see a double play, twin killing here. Haven't seen one so far in the game. Catcher Dawson Walters steps in. Runners on first and second, 1 out here. Seelbach will look at the runner on second. Now another look in. First offering, upstairs and inside. You hear the crowd doesn't like that. Designated hitter Cade Lott will be in the on-deck circle. So 1 ball, no strike count. Walters will dig back in. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, both bullpens very active right now. Renegades has slowed down just a little bit, but I do have a couple pitchers down there that are warmed up or just about to that point. Slow clap begins here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tied ball game. That one's going to be hit into center field. Coming in on it is Voss. He'll make the grab. Everybody's going to have to stay where they are. So that makes it out number 2. So now it'll be Brandon Olmers. So he is pinch hitting. He is the designated hitter now. So runners on first and second. That's Toller on second, Bressler on first base. Toller was walked. Bressler hit a single. That's why they're at first and second. 2 outs. Ulmer steps in. Left-handed batter. 2 outs here as we play in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tied 2-2. First offering. This is ball 1. So Seelbach will look back in. 1 ball. No strike to count with 2 outs here, 2 on. That one's going to be swung on and missed. That'll leave in the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And Ulmer stepping in as a pinch hitter here in the bottom of the 7th inning. He'll dig back in on the left-hand side of the plate. Seelbach looks in and has runners on first and second. We're tied at 2 apiece. Seelbach will look at third. Now throw in that one way outside. Anderson had to go out to get it. Does so the runners cannot advance. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Little bit of breeze finally starting to work through the ballpark here as it makes it feel so much better. It is muggy and hot. So 2 balls, 1 strike count. Seelbach's next delivery, bouncing ball is going to go to Burton. He'll glove, flip to second to get the force out there, and that will end the inning. And Seelbach works out of the 2 men placed on base. So we'll go to the 8th inning. We're still tied at 2-2. We'll pause and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverwalk Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 15 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverwalk Christian Academy offers kindergarten through 6th grade that prepares students to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with the student body comprised of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverwalk Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Perfect, right?
Actually, we were thinking of Rome.
I know an agent there.
Look at this view. This place is unbelievable. It's beautiful. We've been looking at Jamaica. I know an agent there. Welcome to Jamaica.
We love it.
But we're thinking about Tokyo. I know a guy.
You know an agent too. That's Kathy Rush at RE/MAX Jefferson City. Call her today at 573-761-3403.
That'll be John Key. John Kia. So he is from Hawaii. He's a senior at University of Hawaii Hilo, right-handed thrower. He's pitched in 7 games with 4 starts, has a record of 1-1, has a 4.33 ERA. 27 innings worked, 32 strikeouts, 10 walks, giving up 26 hits. So he has pitched a lot, just not against the Renegades. Still tied, bottom of the 8th inning at St. Joe. Chillicothe Mudcats locked up with the Mustangs, tied at 3-3. Our game here, as we go to the top of the 8th inning, we're tied at 2-2. Now we'll go to the top of the lineup, as it'll be shortstop Joseph Keelholz, center fielder Brady Voss, and first baseman Carter Mize, all 3 due up. I think at this point in the game, it's going to be a matter of who makes a mistake and who capitalizes on it. Here's we play top of the 8th, tied at 2 apiece. First offering, that one outside part of the play called strike 1. So Keelholz will be down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. He is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a pop out to center field, and a 4-3 out. Be a good time for him to dial up a double or a home run. He's going to slice that one foul. That goes into the crowd behind the third base dugout. So he'll be down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. And as I said, that'd be a good chance for him to line out a double or a home run. He does have 3 in the last 2 weeks of play. 0-2 offering on its way. He's going to slice that one again, almost the same place, but a little further down the crowd. That over by the Outlaw Grill down behind the bleachers here. Down the third base line. So no balls, 2 strikes. Kia looks in, gets the sign. Keelholz. That pitch outside. Tried to get him to chase that one outside and low, but Keelholz did not go for it. See his parents down in the crowd cheering him on. They made the trek over here. So 1 ball, 2 strike to count. Next pitch to Keelholz. He's going to slice that one. That one goes to Tommy Reether in the first base coach batter's box. Sorry, I'll get it right in a minute. The first base coach's box. I think the heat's getting to me here. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Keelholz the leadoff batter. Drew Voss. Next pitch, that one fouled back. So Voss will be in the on-deck circle. Then Carter Mize will be due up after that. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. So Keelholz trying to stay alive. Getting the pitch count up a little bit here for Kia. 1-2 offering on its way. That one upstairs outside, evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Keelholz just needs to be patient and wait for the right pitch. He's got home run power. Does have some openings here. A little bigger opening between center field and right field. 2-2 offering on its way. That one fouled back, so we'll stay at 2-2. Again, long at bat here, extended at bat. Keelholz fouling off several of these pitches. Count says 2 for 2, but this will be pitch number 9. So he's trying to battle and stay alive. 2-2 offering on its way. That one again fouled off. Keelholz reached out of the zone for that one. So he fouls that one off. So this will be pitch number 10 of this at bat. Keelholz taps the plate. Kia looks in. His 10th pitch on its way. Keelholz is going to hit it to the shortstop. He'll glove it, throw to first, and get the out for the 6-3 put out. Ten pitches to get that out. Now center fielder Brady Voss will step in, and we're going to have time called. Taking another rosin bag out there. There is a rosin bag already, so not sure why Kia needs a second one, but what do I know? So 1 out here. Voss steps in. He is 1 for 2. Has an hit by pitch as well. He did score a run, 2. He'll show bunt. He'll lay down third base, but it's going to go foul. Could not get it to stay within the white line. So he'll be down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. The Voss will step back in. He'll windmill the bat a couple times. 3rd time's a charm. Kia looks in, gets the sign. Right-handed delivery's on its way. Voss will foul that one back off the catcher and the home plate umpire. So he'll be down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Carter Mize in the on-deck circle. So Voss will step back in. 0-2 count against him. He's got to protect the plate a little bit here. Chokes up about a half finger. Going to swing and miss that one for out number 2. So now to be Carter Mize. He hit into a 4-3 out, was walked, and had a single that then put him on third base due to 2 errors by the right fielder, and then scored later on in the frame. So he will step in here with 2 outs, tied at 2 apiece. Right fielder takes quite a few steps back. He is very deep. Mize has hit 2 home runs here. He's going to foul that one down the first base line. So he'll be down in the count, no balls and 1 strike. Mize has a team tying a 3-way tie with 5 home runs, 2 of which have came at this ballpark here in back-to-back games. He has a spot he likes right over there between the scoreboard and the light pole. That one outside. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, this would be a great time for him to put one of those in his favorite spot out there. Set Denoyer in the on-deck circle. 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Next offering. That one misses outside. Hear the crowd groan. That takes it 2 balls and 1 strike. And crowd does not like that call. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 outs here. Mize will just rest the bat on his shoulder till Kia is ready. 2-1 offering, swing and a miss. That makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're tied at 2 apiece. Mize. Next offering to him, that one outside, so we'll go full. At 3 balls and 2 strikes. So now we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs here. In the top of the 8th inning, tied at 2 apiece. Payoff pitch. That one walked him, so Mize has back-to-back walks. This one given with 2 outs. So now it'll be Seth Denoyer stepping in. Denoyer 0 for 3. Has a fly out to each spot in the outfield, left, right, and center. So Mize will be on first base with 2 outs. Denoyer will step in. He has had some clutch hits here in the last couple of weeks. This will be a great time for him to have another one. We're tied at 2 apiece. We play here in the top of the 8th inning. Kia looks in, gets the side. His first delivery, Denoyer fouls that one into the crowd. As it bounces over the net near third base. So that'll put him down in the count. No balls, 1 strike. And right fielder playing in shallowest. Center fielder playing in at a medium depth. Left fielder playing rather deep. Denoyer will dig back in, down in the count. No balls and 1 strike. Hamilton Anderson in the on-deck circle if Denoyer could reach base safely. 0-1 offering on its way. That one downstairs evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Denoyer steps back in, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Mize on first base. 2 outs here, tied at 2 apiece as we play in the top of the 8th. 1-1 offering. That one gets by. They say he did not go around, and Mize will now jog over to scoring position on the wild pitch. They appealed down to first base, but he said Denoyer did not go around. So the tiebreaker run is Mize now at second base. He's a little bit closer now in scoring position. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. 2 outs, 1 runner on. That's second base. So now if DeNoyer could place a well-hit ball, it probably would score Mize and give the Renegades the lead, as we are tied at 2 apiece. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Renegades. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Outlaws. Taking a look at the other game tonight. St. Joseph Mustangs hosting the Chillicothe Mudcats. They were tied at 3 apiece. Now the Mustangs have taken the lead at 5-3 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Kia looks in. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. DeNoyer will step back in. Breeze picks up a little bit. It feels ever so good. So 2 balls and 1 strike. That one downstairs. Mize is going to go to third base. They just threw it into left field, and Mize is going to score and give the lead to the Renegades at 3-2. That gives the go-ahead run in favor of the Renegades. That might be exactly what I was talking about, in that whichever team makes the mistake first and the other one capitalizes is going to walk out of here with the win. So that was a wild pitch, and then an E2 advances. Mize with the wild pitch to third and a home plate to give the Renegades a 3-2 lead. That pitch is going to walk DeNoyer, so still not done in this inning, as DeNoyer will jog on down to first base with a 2-out walk. That's one of those plays that as a catcher, if you're going to throw down to third or first, or second for that matter, but particularly in that case, when you're throwing down to third base, you better make sure it's on the money, because you just gave up a run to the other team. It might have cost your team the game. So Hamilton Anderson will step in. He is 2 for 3 today with a double, ground rule double, and a single. DeNoyer on first. First pitch outside, ball 1. Again, wind starting to blow in a little bit from outfield. Just moving the flag a little bit. So 1 ball, no strike count. Anderson has 1 on, 2 outs here. Renegades lead. He's going to hit a ball off the catcher's glove. He'll pick it up underhand to first to get out number 3. That goes as a 1-3 out. However, the Renegades were able to score a run in the inning by way of a wild pitch. Actually, by way of a walk, a wild pitch, and an error. So the Renegades lead 3-2. We'll pause and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time and running out of some of your favorite makeup, fragrances, or skincare products? No need to worry. Avon representative Michelle Carty has got you covered. Michelle can consult with you on the newest line of products, as well as get those that have become your must-haves. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 from the comfort of your own home and have your order shipped directly to your front door. To see how Michelle can help you out, find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty. Live beautifully with Avon.
We will go to the bottom of the Eighth inning, Renegades lead 3-2. First lead they've had in the game so far. They've trailed as much as 2-0 and then tied it up at 2-2. Still on the mound, DJ Seelbach. He'll start back at the top of the lineup with hitters 1, 2, and 3. That'll be center fielder Drake Angeron. First offering to Seelbach. Misses outside, ball 1. So it'll be 1 ball, no strikes to count. Next offering from Seelbach. That's a well-hit ball. That's going to get into right field. Deal will cut it off, so a leadoff single. Angeron represents the tying run at first base now. Right fielder Caleb Fearstake. He walked in his first at bat, popped out to Hamilton Anderson and hit a ground roll double his last at bat. Has 1 on, nobody out here as we play. Bottom of the 8th inning. Throw over to first base, back safely, no tag applied, is Angeron. So Fearstake will dig back in, again left-handed batter. He'll shake the bat back and forth. Anderson will set up on the outside part of the plate. He'll show bunt. Misses ball 1. Neuer came crashing down. Fearstake pulls it back to take ball 1. Fearstake will dig back in. Seelbach will check on the runner at first base. Healthy lead over there. He gets set like he may take off for second. Throw over. He's back safely. Angeron does have a stolen base in the game tonight. Just 1. So Fearstake, 1 ball, no strike count to him. They're expecting him to bunt. Runner's going to go to second. They're going to throw down. Throw is high. Keelholz is able to keep it from going into center field. That'll be a stolen base, so 2 in the game now for Angeron. So Fearstake does have a 1-1 count on him now. Jeb Jenkins in the on-deck circle. Runner on second base, that represents the tying run. As Renegades lead 3-2. 1-1 offering, that one outside. Makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So Fearstake will step back in. 2 balls, 1 strike count. And Renegades lead 3-2 right now here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That one outside. So now it is 3 balls and 1 strike. Seelbach looking for the first out of the inning. That one's going to be popped up, and it's going to get out of play. Hit on top of the roof of the press box. So we'll go full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. So 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fearstake again will step back in, has a runner on second base. That's Angeron. He had a single and a stolen base. Payoff pitch from Seelbach on the way. Swing and fouled back, so we'll do it again. So still full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Renegades lead. First time in the game they've led. They lead 3-2. Tying run at second base. Neuer playing a little shallow on third. That one's going to be a well-hit ball into right field. It'll get down, and it's probably going to score the run. The throw is going to be cut off, and we're going to have an RBI double. It just about had him picked off second base. And Fearstake gets an RBI double. And just like that, we're tied again. For some reason, the Renegades cannot figure out how to get Fiersteak, the top of the lineup, out. As it's an RBI double. And we're now tied at 3 apiece. Still nobody out. And they go ahead run at second base. They are going to have a pitching change. So we're tied at 3 apiece again. We were tied at 2 for most of the game. We'll see who they bring in. This is Colin Dimmel. So Dimmel will be in to pitch now. He was the designated hitter in the game. So Dimmel from Overland Park, Kansas. Right-handed pitcher, 6 foot, 170-pounder, freshman at Emporia State. He's pitched in 8 games, has an 0-1 record with an 8.52 ERA. He's pitched in 6 1/3 innings, has 11 strikeouts, 4 walks. He's given up 11 hits. He has pitched in the last 2 games. His last 2 games were against the Outlaws. That was July 24th and July 14th. He pitched 2/3 innings in the 24th and 1 whole inning on the 14th. He also pitched. This is Dimmel on the mound. He also pitched on July 6th, 1 inning of work. On July 2nd, 1 inning of work. Both of those, again, against the Outlaws. So he's faced them 4 times this season. And just like that, the Outlaws are just like that pesky bug that won't leave you alone. They just hang around. Renegades kept up with them. Tied at 2-2 for half the game. We're able to take the lead on an error, and then give up a run. Still nobody out here as we play in the bottom of the 8th and a runner on second base. Now St. Joseph Mustangs, they punched their ticket to the game tomorrow as they'll be in the North Divisional Playoff game. They will be taking on the Clarinda A's. So they punch their ticket. They win over Chillicothe by a score of 5-3. So that game's set for the North Division. So it'll be Clarinda A's and St. Joseph Mustangs. St. Joe will be on the road. So now it'll be Jeb Jenkins. Nobody out. Runner on second base. That's the go-ahead run as we're tied at 3 apiece. Dimmel will check the runner on second. His first pitch. They'll throw down to third base. And Denoyer had it for a second. Still trying to scramble around, and he's going to be safe. So Fiersteak has a steal at third. So now he's in scoring position on third base. Denoyer was trying to catch it and shield off the base as well. Hamilton had a pretty decent throw there as he had to get it down in order to get the tag there. So now the go-ahead run at third base. Jenkins showed bunt, takes that one, first pitch for ball 1. Second pitch to him. That one's fouled back. So that'll make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And the on-deck circle will be left fielder Ethan Ellis. Again, nobody out here in the inning. This is what makes this Outlaws team so dangerous, is they just find a way to score some runs and look up, still nobody out. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Dimmel looks in. 1-1 offering on its way, that one outside. That takes it 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Dimmel will check the runner on third. 2-1 offering. Say he checked his swing. That makes it 3 balls and 1 strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, nobody out here as we play in the bottom of the 8th inning. Infielders playing in for the bunt. That one outside and upstairs, walked him. So the first batter Dimmel faces is a walk. Now stepping in will be left fielder Ethan Ellis. Oh, there's a mental mistake there for the Renegades. Jenkins takes second. Well, he just rounded first base and kept on going to second, and nobody paying attention for the Renegades. He is in there with a stolen base. So now runners on second and third, both in scoring position. Nobody out, swinging a miss on the first pitch to Ellis. So that'll go down as a walk with a steal. Nobody out here. 1 ball or no balls, 1 strike to count. As we play bottom of the 8th, we're tied at 3 apiece. That pitch upstairs evens it at 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Dimmel will look in. Is 1-1 offering on its way. That one's a well-hit ball. That's going to score 2 runs. Well, the game's been busted open right there, and that may be it for the Renegades. 2 RBI double. So 3 runs have been plated in the inning. The Outlaws lead 5-3. I was afraid that was going to happen. That'll be third baseman Brett Wiemers. As the Renegades trail by 2 runs at 5-3. Talked about it off the air a few weeks back as they just seem to find a way that whenever you do something, they one-up it, or you score a run, they come back and score 2. You don't score any, they won't score any, and they just seem like they always have to best you no matter what it is. So 1 on, and most important, still nobody out here. Runner on second base. Dimmel facing Wiemers. That pitch misses low, ball 1. So Dimmel will look back in. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, nobody out here as we play the bottom of the 8th. The Outlaws leading 5-3. That pitch called strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike now, the count. So Dimmel again looks in. He'll check on the runner at second. Next pitch on the way. That one swung on for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And Dimmel looks back in. 1-2 offering from Dimmel on its way. That one called strike 3. And Wiemers is rung up for out number 1. That took 5 batters, though, in order to get the first out of the inning at the cost of 3 runs. That'll bring in first baseman Jared Toller. He's 0 for 2, had a walk his last time up and was stranded at second base. And runner on second, that's Ethan Ellis. He had the 2 RBI double. Demo will step off the rubber. So Demo will look at the runner on second. Now he'll look at home. Now check the runner again. He'll step off the rubber. So Toller will dig back in. First offering to him. Strike one. Anderson came up like he was going to throw down to second base, but did not. Colton Holscher warming up down in the bullpen for the Renegades. So no balls, 1 strike. 1 out here. Toller at bat. Dimmel's next offering. That one inside almost hit him. Evens it at 1 ball and 1 strike. So we play here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 3 runs have been plated in the inning by the Outlaws. They lead 5-3. That one misses. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. And Dimmel towing the rubber. He'll look home. Wait for Anderson to roll through the signs. 2-1 offering. That one swung on and missed. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out here. So we play bottom of the 8th inning. This game was tied at 2 apiece for over half the game. Renegades take the lead at 3-2 with an error on a throw from the catcher to third base that scored a run, and then the Outlaws answered with 3 runs of their own. 2-2 offering. That one swung on and missed for out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts, 1 by way of swinging and 1 by way of looking for Dimmel. Now second baseman Caden Bretzler steps in. He had a single. His last at-bat has been 0 for 2 otherwise, so he's 1 for 3 on the night. In St. Joseph, Mustangs beat Chillicothe 5-3. So 2 outs here. That one's going to be sliced, and it'll go out of play. Down the third base line, so he'll be down to the count. No balls, 1 strike. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here as we play in the bottom of the 8th. Renegades trail 5-3. So Bressler takes the 0-1 pitch. That one upstairs. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, when we go to the top of the 9th inning, it'll be hitters 6, 7, and 8 coming to the plate for the Outlaws. Sorry, for the Renegades as the Outlaws lead 5-3. That one upstairs. And making it 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. 1 runner on. That's on second base. Demmel gets the sign. He'll step off. No throw to second. Demmel will get set here. 2-1 offering. On its way, that one inside almost hit him. So now it'll be 3 balls and 1 strike. Big hole out in right center field. They're playing Bressler to pull the opposite field. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one called strike 2. Here the crowd don't agree with it. Bressler tossed his bat towards the dugout, so he'll have to go retrieve his lumber. So count is full at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second base. So payoff pitch from Dimmel will decide what happens in this at bat. Three-two offering on its way. That one walked him. So now it'll be Dawson Walters stepping in. Gonna have a conversation here on the mound. So head coach Mike D'Amelia trying to settle down his pitcher in Colin Dimmel. The runners on first and second, 2 outs here as we play in the bottom of the 8th inning. So 2 outs here. Still on 2 outs. This will be batter number 8 coming into the frame. That is catcher Dawson Walters. Walters, a right-handed batter, is 0 for 3 so far, has 2 runners on. His team has a 5-3 lead right now. Scoring 3 runs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. That one swung on and missed. Strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike. That one swung on and missed. Strike number 2. Dimmel trying to make this a 3-pitch out. Dimmel will check the runner at second, 0-2 offering. That one misses. So makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Dimmel will check the runner on second. Now he'll look back home. Runners dance around, 1-2 offering. That one called strike 3, and the inning is over. Outlaws score 3 runs on 3 hits. And leave 2 on the base path. As we will go to the top of the 9th inning. Renegades down to their last 3 outs, potentially of their season. As we'll pause and be back, you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Attention class of 2021. It's time to think about your future. It's time for you to take action. It's time to apply to State Tech. But you better hurry because space is filling up fast. In fact, more than 85% of our seats will be filled by March. So don't delay and find out firsthand why State Tech is ranked the best college in the country for the 2nd year in a row. And we are proud to be known as the employer's choice. Apply today at statetechmo.edu.
There are things in life you should always do. Always say please and thank you. Always get a good night's rest, and always take care of your teeth. After all, you're only given one set of permanent teeth to last you a lifetime. Southwest Dental Care is always the place to go for the highest quality dental care. They offer comprehensive general and cosmetic dentistry services for all patients of all ages. Their experienced and compassionate team is there to help you achieve lifelong oral health and a stunning smile. To find out more about Southwest Dental Care, call them at 573-634-4909 or visit southwestdentalcarejc.com. To get the best smile in town, you must dash to Southwest Dental Care.
We will go to the top of the ninth inning. Renegades down to their last 3 outs as pitching change. As Justin Schrader will come in. He's from Broussard, Louisiana, right-handed pitcher. He's a sophomore at Western Texas College. He's pitched in 11 games, started 2 games, has a 1-2 record with 2 saves, a 4.20 ERA. He has 25 2/3 inning worked with 41 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 18 hits. He has faced the Renegades 3 times this season, working 1 inning, 2 innings, and 1 inning of work. So it'll be hitters 6, 7, and 8 to the plate. That first pitch to left fielder Drew Mize, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike count. 1-0 offering. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. And Renegades down to their last 3 outs. Could be the last 3 outs of the 2021 season. 1-1 offering. That one swung on and missed. That makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. No outs here. First batter he faces. That one fouled back. So still sits at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And before I forget about it, we do want to thank all of our listeners, all of our sponsors, our supporters, everybody that helped make this season a success. That one's going to be fouled. It'll get out of play. Go into the stands. Our first season of Renegades baseball coverage here on the Show Me Sports Network. It was our first season of coverage of any kind with the official launch of the Show Me Sports Network. Has been a successful launch, and we see great things in the future. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. That one's going to be blooped into right field, and it's going to get behind the right fielder. So Mize will be on his way to second base. They'll give him the stop sign there, so he's got a leadoff double. Now right fielder Caden Deal steps in. He represents the tying run. He is 0 for 3 tonight. Drew Mize was 0 for 3 before he got that leadoff double. So Caden Deal steps in. He had a 3 unassisted out, a strikeout looking, and a pop out to the shortstop. So runner on, no outs. First pitch to Deal. He'll take that one upstairs, ball 1. So the Renegades have the tying run at home plate. That's represented by Deal. They're going to try and not go quietly and get the leadoff double by Drew Mize. So Deal will step back in. He has a 1 ball, no strike count. First pitch to him. That one misses low, ball 2. Here again, the fans don't like that call. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Ben Burton in the on-deck circle, then be the designated hitter. And Colin Dimmel, who's also was pitching, could be due up next. We'll see if they leave him in or put somebody else in. 2-0 offering. That one's going to be caught, bounce to the shortstop. He'll glove throw to first base and retire Deal for out number 1. That goes as a 6-3 put out. So now 2 outs here for the Renegades to work with. Ben Burton steps in. He is also 0 for 3. He steps in. First pitch to him, swung on and missed for strike 1. Mize will take his short lead, lengthen it a little longer at second base. Burton down in the count, no balls, 1 strike. 0-1 offering, that one upstairs outside. Evens it at 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Burton representing the tying run at home plate. Colin Dimmel in the on-deck circle. 1 ball, 1 strike. Burton again digs back in. 1 out here, the top of the 9th. He's going to swing on and miss that one. That one inside and low. Tried to go golfing with it, so he'll be down the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So he will step back in. One ball, 2 strikes count, 1 out. Top of the 9th inning. Outlaws lead 5-3. That one downstairs evens it, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schrader will go back to the rubber. Again, left-handed thrower versus right-handed batter. Mize will take a lead at second base. That's Drew Mize. 2-2 count with 1 out. Still in the top of the 9th inning. Next pitch. That one's going to be fouled out of play. Burton takes that one opposite side over the first base dugout. That'll make it still 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we're 5 minutes past the 10 o'clock hour here. Blake Gasaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, be sure and like our Facebook page. Just search Show Me Sports Network. You'll find us on Facebook. 2-2 offering on the way. That one called, strike 3, and Burton is retired. Could not get the bat off his shoulder. That is out number 2. So now designated hitter Colin Dimmel, also happens to be the pitcher of the last inning of work. Came in relief. So now he can actually help out his own cause here as he again represents the tying run. But the Renegades down to their last out. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. Schrader's going to step off, take a breather real quick. So 2 outs. Runner on second. Tying run at the plate. Schrader's first offering to Dimmel. Called strike 1. So Dimmel will be down in the count. And no balls and 1 strike. Next pitch. That one's going to be fouled up. It's going to go back on the roof. So the Renegades now down to their last strike. Here the fans rise to their feet here. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. One of these 2 teams, their season's over. That one upstairs and outside. The winner moves on to play Sedalia. The loser packs up the gear and goes home and gets ready for their college season. Schrader will stare down. Demmel. 1 ball, 2 strike count, 2 outs. Renegades trail 5-3. That one swung on and missed, and that's the ball game, and that is the season for the Renegades. As the Renegades fall here in Joplin by a final score of 5-3 in a game that was a tough-fought game, tough-fought season. No reason for them to hang their heads, but we still would have liked to have a few more games before we called it a season. Tough way to take the loss, especially on the road against a tough opponent in Joplin. However, it has been a great season and a fun season, so now we will look to build an even better team next year. As it's been a great time covering the Renegades, being the voice of the Renegades this season, and hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast. Again, if you haven't done so, be sure and like our Facebook page, share it with your friends, your family, anybody you can. Help us build up our fan base as we'll get set on the Show Me Sports Network. We'll get set to cover high school football. That'll start here next month. And then we'll look to retool a little bit and get things ready for Renegades baseball season next year as their 2021 season comes to an end with the loss here to the Joplin Outlaws by a final of 5-3. Well, this wraps up our first season. Our first season of broadcast, our first ever broadcast with our launch of the Show Me Sports Network. So I have to say, I think it's been a successful season. I'm proud of what we have for the Show Me Sports Network. Also, I'm proud to be a part of the Renegades organization, be the voice of the Renegades as they welcomed me and my wife and daughter into the Renegades family, just like we'd been there from day one, and I appreciate that, and we've had a lot of fun at the ballpark. So, don't be a stranger. Like I said, be sure and like our Facebook page. You can send us messages right on our page, do all those things. If you see me out and about, be sure and stop me and say hello. So don't be a stranger, but we will not be on air for right about a month or so as we're set to be the official broadcast partner for the Southern Boone County Eagles as we'll be bringing coverage of their football season starting this fall. Also, just as a side note, if you happen to know anybody that could commit to calling soccer, we would love to pick up the Southern Boone County soccer broadcast. However, I cannot commit to doing that broadcast. So if you know somebody or yourself would be qualified and able to call soccer, let me know because we would love to get those games on air. So again, don't be a stranger, and hopefully you've enjoyed this season of broadcast all season long. I do want to give a special thank you to all of our listeners, all of our supporters, our sponsors, also to the Renegades team for partnering and letting me come on and call their games. Also a big shout out to my family, my wife and daughter. We've had a busy last 2 months. They've got to go on some games. Got to have Alyssa get on the broadcast as well with me. That was a lot of fun. And we traveled a lot of miles. Had a lot of fun. But as all good things must, they must come to an end. So hopefully you've enjoyed the season. I've enjoyed bringing it to you. On behalf of Grayson Smith, who's been my color commentator most of the season, the Renegades organization, and myself, Blake Gazaway, so long. Have a great evening until we talk to you about next season. Be sure and catch us for Southern Boone County Eagles football starting this fall. So just about a month from now, we'll have it on Friday nights here on the Show Me Sports Network. So long, and have a great evening. Is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.